Did you know that nearly 40% of Americans live in states where medical marijuana is legal? Today, I will be convincing and persuading you all why we need to legalize marijuana and how it is the best solution for the country. I've been studying this topic for weeks now to understand how it will bring a positive impact to the economy. First, I will talk about how the economy is hurting due to marijuana being illegal. Second, I will share how businesses and the economy will flourish with the legalization of marijuana. Lastly, I will state the process on how to take action to help the issue of legalizing marijuana. Let me begin with examples on how the economy is suffering because marijuana is illegal. Marijuana not being legalized is causing more harm than good. The economy and a variety of businesses are hurting themselves by not legalizing the drug. According to Jonathan Benson, author of the 2012 article, hundreds of economists agree marijuana legalization could save us U.S. taxpayers $13.7 billion per year. He states how marijuana prohibition currently costs taxpayers billions of dollars a year to enforce, and it accomplishes little or nothing beneficial in terms of economic benefits. In an open letter that was written to the President, Congress, state governors, and state legislators, about 550 economists wrote about the potential economic benefits of marijuana decriminalization. According to Benson, the report stated, legalizing, taxing, and regulating marijuana would do wonders to reduce inflated budgets and generate new revenue streams. Now, let's talk about how the economy and business will progress with the legalization of marijuana. Legalizing marijuana will help the economy and businesses thrive than ever before. Marijuana needs to be legalized and have a tax placed on it to make an increasing amount of profit in the economy. According to Michelle Johnson, in her 2014 article, Legalizing Marijuana, from CQ Researcher, she states how Colorado revenue officials announced in March that the state collected about $2 million in taxes on $14 million in marijuana sales in January. Johnson also mentions how in November, Colorado voters approved statewide excise and sales tax on marijuana, which are expected to raise about $67 million a year to cover the cost of regulating marijuana states, sales, and help fund school construction. Medical marijuana will bring an influx of revenue to the economy as well. In the article Legalizing Marijuana, it is stated how even without a clear legal standing, the medical marijuana industry has grown into a $2 billion industry with an annual growth of 13.8% between 2008 through 2013. Andy Williams, owner of Denver's Medicine Man Dispensary, quotes in the article Legalizing Marijuana, "Every day that we've been in business since January 1st has been better than my best day in business ever." Medical marijuana dispensaries in Colorado sold more than $219 million worth of pot in 2012. Now, let's talk about how we can make this happen. Marijuana needs your help to be legalized across the entire United States. Society can start by contacting their legislators. According to the website Marijuana Policy Project, Federal Policy 2015, it is stated how now that 4 U.S. states and the nation's capital have made marijuana legal for all adults, there is more momentum than ever in Congress for ending marijuana prohibition. One can help by showing their representative in Congress how they support marijuana policy by emailing them. Another way to show support for legalization is by getting involved. Marijuana Policy Project brings up the idea of working to get your city council to pass an ordinance making marijuana offense the city's lowest law enforcement priority. College students can also make a difference by joining Students for Sensible Drug Policy, says Marijuana Policy Project. You can even look into starting a chapter at your school or joining an existing one. And now let's summarize what we have been over. First, we covered the downside of not legalizing marijuana. Second, we took a look at how making marijuana legal would prove to be a big help for the country and businesses. And finally, we stated how to take action in order to help the process of legalizing the drug. policymakers aren't leaders. They follow. Wherever the people are leaning, that's where they're obviously going to go. So I say to you all, lean towards legalization of marijuana. It's the best choice.